Hi guys, it's Danny again with Let's Get Moving, and I have a special guest here today. My son, Danny. He is the third. He is accompanying me today, doing all my errands, and yeah, so he'll be running around the background. Let's start off by talking about what do you eat as a professional mover? Everyone here is pretty much health conscious. Several of our employees are power lifters, so they might eat a lot more food than your regular guy. Several of our owners can literally probably eat you out of house or home. So don't invite us over for Thanksgiving, or do whatever you want. The moment that changed for me was, well, first off, all through college I was a personal trainer. I had started up working at the YMCA, went to freelance. Eventually I started working here, and one day I looked in the mirror and I made the joke. I was like, when my son's born, I'm never gonna have a dad bod. Well, come about maybe 9 months into it, he's 9 months old at the time, I look in the mirror and I'm like, it's a skinny dad bod. So I was like, yeah, no, we need to turn this dad bod to a father figure real quick. So being a dad, you take a lot of time for your kids, and you really try to allocate that time to being a parent. This is when I had to be selfish again and be kind of just, yeah, like I need to go work out, like this has to happen. My diet now, as I'm prepping for another show towards the end of November, is a lot. So for instance, this morning I had 3 eggs with 6 egg whites, a cup of oatmeal, an English muffin, Terry Gold butter. That butter's expensive, by the way. It's like $3 for a stick. 100 grams of blueberries. Kiddo loves those as well. He crawled into my bed wanting to eat them. For meal 2, I had a snack of almond milk and our regular whey protein, about 40 grams of that, 2 tablespoons of peanut butter and rice cakes, and then a whole banana. Isn't that right, bud? So I'll be on my meal 3 here in about another hour or so. I have about 6 ounces of chicken, 250 grams of rice with macadamia nut oil. That's the secret right there. And 100 grams of pineapple. So I get a little bit of fruit in that diet too. And maybe a Pop-Tart or 2. Nobody said it was all gonna be healthy, but it's definitely fuel in the fire. Meal 5, after workout, whey protein and a cinnamon raisin bagel. The bagel really saves my life just after the workout. For my last meal, it's always something that's a little bit heavier on the back end, so I can sleep through the night. I'm not really craving anything. It's steak or salmon, and then probably about 8 to 10 ounces of potatoes. Again with the butter, and then green beans or asparagus. So these meals, I have listed out 6 meals. I'll always hit these 6 meals. Always try to, even if it's like 2 o'clock in the morning the next day, I still have to get that meal in. So I'll literally probably like go to bed at like maybe 10 or 11. I still have to set an alarm to get up to get that meal. And then if we're on the road and I failed to prep, I failed to prep, but I don't always plan to fail. So if we're out on the road doing a move or something like that, I'll definitely try to. I think I did it 2 days ago, was I went to McDonald's and I got 2 Big Macs with a large fry and another chicken sandwich. So that was all one meal. A piece of advice I give to you if you're trying to eat healthy, do everything in moderation. You don't have to go to the chicken and rice meal right out the gate thinking, oh, I need to cut out carbs. Carbs are your friend. Carbs give you energy, they fuel your body, it's a great thing. So when you think of like, oh, I'm a crash diet, do keto. That's why it's called a crash diet. Go look into apps like MyFitnessPal or anything like that, just calorie trackers, and yeah, you want to relatively keep your protein about the same amount as your body weight. Your carbs, you can fluctuate with those, and your fats, you can play with those as well. You'll see a little bit of a difference. This has been a segment with me on what my daily diet is like. If you have any questions, comment or click below, and we'll be sure to answer them. All right.